Hi guys. So I noticed that there's kind of a nasal theme going on here. I don't know if you can hear the water running. And tonight is, the Tonys are happening tonight. And I have the tremendous good fortune, depending on how you look at it, of performing at the Tonys. And which is why I'm not all duded up, in red carpet gear. Because I figured, well, why do that? Why subject yourself to that if you're not, nominated for the thing? It's much more fun to stay home and get ready for your performance by doing a little vocal warm-up. My. Well, that didn't sound very good. My. It was a little better. And doing a little neti pot action, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to demonstrate for you one of the realities of live singing for me, which is the neti pot. It's filled with warm water and also some dust. I should redo that. And you fill it with warm water, a little bit of this salt. Just get a little scoop of that salt there. And you pour it in there and you dissolve the salt in the water, and then, is it too warm? And then you run it through your nasal passages, and it clears it all out, gets your head all good and empty, which doesn't take too much in the present case. And then you put it through your nose, kind of like this. And then rubs out the other side. Yeah! Oh, it feels good. Oh, man. Sometimes it makes you spit a little bit. Like that. Oh, yeah, it's good. That is good stuff. You should really keep your nose, tilted forward so it doesn't run down the back of your throat. Woo! A little stingy. Then you kind of blow the excess out. I just use my hands because I'm right in front of the sink. I just use soap, Do that. And, gotta do it again. Get a little more clean in there because it's allergy season, and gotta, what this helps with is resonance. You get the resonance of the sound, the air vibrating through your head. And it's great. It's good stuff. A lot of people do this anyway, even if they're not performers, they do it. And you just pick up some soap, you wash your hands because you got boogers on them. And I'm not looking at the lens, I'm looking at myself. I'm so vain. I'm so vain. And then you just do that a few times until your head's all cleared out and you can do a nice little vocal warm-up. These are one of the many rituals that I subject myself to before I perform because I have developed over the years a pretty intense version of stage fright, which I didn't know I would ever experience, considering, I've been doing this showbiz thing for a lot of years, and since I was a kid, and I just never thought that I would ever experience any kind of performance anxiety like I have over the last, I would say over the last 3 years it's developed. And it's mostly associated with live performance, and more, when I perform live lately, I'm just doing some type of singing, which I find excruciating and terrifying, and scares the crap out of me. So I have to do all these sort of preparatory rituals to get my mind off of my anxiety. I think it has something to do with aging. Maybe it has something to do with more experience. The more experience you have, maybe the more you begin to fear that you might let people down or something. The possibility for criticism and disappointing people becomes larger, higher, more intense, something like that. So that's part of my deal. And I've also been known occasionally to take a beta blocker. I had to take a couple of beta blockers when I sang in front of the at the World Series. That was one of the most terrifying things I've ever had to do. I want to make clear these are not complaints. Okay? I'm not complaining that they didn't ask me to present this year. Okay? At the Tonys. I'm not complaining about that. I'm not complaining about the fact that I'm on a TV show and they didn't want me to present. You know, I'm not complaining about the fact that I don't get a free week-long trip to Patagonia in my swag bag, which is apparently what the presenters are getting. And that's great. I mean, good for them. Because I know, Stephen Colbert has just all the time in the world to be making trips to Patagonia. I'm not complaining. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm really not complaining. I'm just getting ready for the show.